Hello guys, I'm Pickles Parker, and today I will be giving you my thoughts on the second trailer that has just dropped from the Doctor Who Christmas special, Twice Upon a Time. Not long to wait for the 12th Doctor's last story. Enjoy! We have the second trailer for the 12th Doctor's final story, this year's Christmas special, Twice Upon a Time. And I really like this trailer. It's only short, but that gives us quite a few new bits of information. Now, one of the things this trailer starts off with is that shot, which is like Capaldi saying I'm the Doctor, and then David Bradley saying you may be a Doctor, but I am the Doctor. And it's just the trailer looks really good, and some of the scenes, the direction is brilliant, which gives us a hint of how good the direction will be in the final episode. And then you get scenes of the Capaldi's TARDIS and David Bradley's TARDIS side by side, which sort of reminds me of the Day of the Doctor a bit, when you had all of the TARDISes from all of the Doctors going to save Gallifrey. And then you have the Doctor saying, I am your future self. We see Bill in this trailer. I'm still undecided. I'm not really sure why she's back. I don't really think she needs to be in there. I think they're doing a Clara when Clara kept on having perfect opportunities to go, and she kept on leaving, and then they kept on bringing her back. So by the time she actually did go, we didn't really care. And I think this is what they've done with Bill. They had the perfect time to kill her off as a Cyberman, and willed enough in time properly kill her off, although she still kind of lived on as a Cyberman. They didn't do that. We thought they killed her off in the Doctor Falls, although it was reminiscent of Clara, how she left. It was still a good and satisfying ending for her character. But why she needs to come back here, I'm not sure. And with references in this trailer that she might be fully human again, I'm just not really sure why Moffat's doing this. Especially as she won't be coming back again as a companion, then I don't really see the point of what role she's going to play, and maybe they're just overstuffing it. Obviously we've got David Bradley as the first Doctor, Capaldi, Bill, and we've also got Mark Gatiss' character. So how many people is it in it? Seeing as she's in it more than just like a little flashback, like the Doctor sees she's in it more than that, she's in it right through the whole episode. I'm just not really sure why she's in there, but we shall see. We also have this funny scene where the first Doctor's like sunglasses, and the 12th Doctor's like, yeah, they're Sonic, and he's like indoors, which just shows you the parallels of the time that David Bradley is more annoyed that he's wearing sunglasses indoors than if they're Sonic or not. But I also brought up a point that actually the first Doctor never carried a sonic screwdriver, so is he aware of sonic technology? Who knows, maybe seeing the 12th Doctor's sonic screwdriver might drive him to then get a sonic screwdriver in his second incarnation. But yeah, that's a funny little scene, the first Doctor saying everything that we all thought of the sonic sunglasses, which nobody liked. And it's nice to see that David Bradley, the first Doctor, doesn't like them either. Now we get again some conversations between the Doctor and Bill, and we get some explosions, as you would in the trailer. And we see them looking out at this window, and it looks very reminiscent of Skaro, as seen in Asylum of the Daleks. Not so much how it is in The Witch's Familiar, more how it's seen in Asylum of the Daleks. So, are they going back to Skaro? maybe it would be quite cool if they did, with David Bradley, with the First Doctor seeing the Daleks before he goes, and 12 also going to see the Daleks before he goes. It would be quite cool if they make an appearance, although we don't necessarily want to chuck in everything. As much as I love Time of the Doctor, I think it's clear that there was too many villains, and villains like the Weeping Angels, although their cameo was good, they really shouldn't have been in it. It just shows how much they need to squeeze in there, and then we got a tiny amount of screen time. The same as the Daleks only made a cameo in Series 10 in the pilot rather than an actual story. It would be cool to see if they actually made an appearance in this. We get another shot of David Bradley's TARDIS flying through this vortex, which is a vortex we hadn't seen before. I like the look of it. Obviously, we never properly seen the vortex of the First Doctor, just the opening titles, which is obviously black and white. But it would be cool to see if we actually get a proper time vortex for the First Doctor and his TARDIS. We get some more shots of 12 outside the First Doctor's TARDIS exterior, which is a really nice recreation of the original thing. And then we see the 12th Doctor saying, "I will stop you, I will stop all of you," which either implies that there's an army of the monster, which in this synopsis has been classed as enchanted glass people, or there's a lot of villains, a number of villains. And then we see the glass people turn, which is almost like a transparent. I really like the CG with this. And whereas if it was made a few years ago it wouldn't look good, I think it really looks good, this glass person as perceived. And then we get the final shot of 12 regenerating, which is a really nice shot. It really looks good. Obviously people have been saying, why have they put this in the trailer, why is Moffat spoiling this for us? Because when you watch a regeneration story, not necessarily the moment you're looking forward to because you don't want it to come, but the moment you're most intrigued about how will they regenerate. And if this has already been shown, it is a bit annoying. I'm not sure if it is the final one because we've had a ton of fake regenerations for 12. Is this just going to be another one? But in my opinion, it looks too real for a fake regeneration. It is very similar to David Tennant's regeneration in The End of Time. Maybe they could have done something different, but I guess when you have to do it when you regenerate so many times, you can only do a certain number of things. Although in the classic series, they always did something different. They always use different effects. They didn't always regenerate in the TARDIS, whereas in the new series they tried to keep to a strict effect, which is the yellow light coming out of the hands. And obviously it would be nice for him to not regenerate in the TARDIS, because that's all we've seen with the modern Doctors regenerate in the TARDIS. It would be nice to have something different, especially as Matt Smith practically regenerated in the same TARDIS as Capaldi. We've already seen a regeneration in this TARDIS, so it would be cool to see him outside. Although if you've wrecked this TARDIS, it would be pretty cool, although a bit reminiscent of David Tennant in The End of Time. As I've said, it's a glorious shot. Overall, it's a really nice trailer. It looks amazing. I really like the things that are in there, despite it only being a short trailer, and it definitely really makes me want to see Twice Upon a Time. I really think this is going to be a really good Christmas special, as well as a really good send-off for Peter Capaldi and Stephen Moffat. But what do you think? Comment below, let me know. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content from my channel, then please hit subscribe. And goodbye. Hello, Gary and Adam. So, Revisits month concludes with The Caves of Androzani, a classic. Now, I've had to review 3 classics that I hadn't seen before. A Remembrance of the Daleks, Pyramids of Mars, and now this. I loved Remembrance of the Daleks, but while I still liked Pyramids of Mars, I felt it was a bit overrated and incredibly slow. A good story, but not great. So, A Caves of Androzani, is it a classic? My opinions, it's better than Pyramids of Mars, but I don't think it's great in my opinion. It's a very good story, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's great there. But it's Davison's last adventure, and it's brilliant as his last adventure, and it puts everything that his doctor stands for against him in this episode and puts him right to the test. I love the music in this episode. Shower's Jack is a brilliant villain. I mean, he's a really villainous at first, but then at the end you kind of feel sorry for him, so he's a really good villain. This story has some really dark undertones. Davison's acting, oh my god, Davison's acting is absolutely brilliant. Some of the best acting I've ever seen for a doctor. So good, he really makes this episode. Oh my god, Davison, so good. This episode has a great atmosphere. The climax is brilliant. And the regeneration scene is really good as well. And obviously, we see Colin change Maria, and it seems not a moment too soon. Yeah, it seems not a moment too soon to do my score. 8 out of 10. See you next week.